Yeah, what I've noticed recently, and this may be like a dumb realization or whatever, but like in the rules of life, you just got to accept them. Like there is no, oh, that's such a stupid rule. Oh, that's fucking, like, what spurred this thought? Because I was thinking, the people who care the most about others are the people who actually get the least amount of like caring back. I mean, you do get certain healthy parts of like healthy families, healthy societies, but for the most part, our code is that it, like, if I care about you a lot, you won't care about me as much. But then if you see that Aura farmer over there who doesn't care about anybody, who's disinterested, who's just, you know, he's just doing his own thing, he's in his own world, everybody cares about that guy much more than the person who cares about them. And it's so stupid. But like, I get the logic of it. You know, I understand the whole logic behind these rules in life. You know, that which you seek, you shall find, but also that which you desire, you push away from you. You know, the more you desire something, the more you're going to push it away, because you're reinforcing this want, this lack, this, I don't have this and I really want it. I really want it. So you keep reinforcing that. But here's the thing. When you actually think about it from a higher perspective, as in the progress of humanity and just how we can evolve as a species, because, you know, we are not set in stone, so I don't know why that's so white right now. How we can evolve as a species, it's through empathy, it's through understanding each other, and it's through, you know, reworking shit like that. Like, what really spurred this thought, and that was the concept I just gave you, but the example was, I had this one friend that I was thinking about, and we were friends back in the day. So like middle school into high school into like college, and after college we split off. But I always remember around me, like, he wasn't that interested, you know. Like, I was super interested in him. Like, I was like, well, not super interested. Like, I'm not gay, I'm not a fag, but like, I was like in his world in a sense. Like, I'm asking him questions about his stuff. I'm asking him questions about this. I'm asking him questions about that. I'm also sharing myself. I'm also, you know, this isn't like a one-way street kind of thing. But I noticed he didn't really respond to that. And then we kind of grew apart over time because I expected a closeness but I noticed him with other people. Like, his friends that he was like super close, like even closer than me, I noticed they were all super like disinterested. They were super like apathetic. They were super like, you know, those like, you know, the archetype of like that skater guy who doesn't give a fuck about anything, who barely talks and just smokes and like just, I don't give a fuck. Like, he was that archetype. Or not he, but his friends were. So like, it made me think, like, what about this disinterest gets people, you know, gets people craving it? And ultimately, again, people want what they can't have. It's a whole Pandora's box situation. It's like humanity is cursed with the Pandora's box ever present in us. That's why, side note, that's why like religious topics and all these like different things, I can never like just disregard them, because I believe a lot of these archetypes, a lot of these stories, a lot of these things are ever present in us and in our code. Fuck, why'd I go on that tangent? So anyways, there's no Henny though. I don't got Henny. I'm not really a big drinker. And even if I do drink, I don't drink Henny. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a Henny guy. Like, what? So, what the fuck was I talking about? All right, we're gonna take an aura maxing intermission. So yeah, when you desire something, you reinforce that you don't have it. But when you're just chilling like a villain, no fucks given in the world, everything comes to you. It's like, I always had these, like, on my street, I live on a dead end, so I had like a cat colony. Sorry, I can't speak. I got so much energy right now. You know, I was working out, so I'm just like, you know, I'm loaded up right now. So yeah, I had this cat colony on my street, and I was always like trying to get those cats to be my friend. And I'm always like, hey kitty, hey kitty, hey kitty, like, come over here, like all that shit. You know, I'd feed them, I'd buy cat food and everything. And like, they were cool with me, but they were still skittish. But then I have this one nonchalant friend who came over, And the cats just loved him. Like, because well, one, he has a cat himself. But two, the cats just loved him in the sense that they got much closer to him on first show than they did for me. Eventually, I got close with them. You know, my persistence was there. But what it taught me is like, you know, it's like the classic old story. Oh, just ignore the girls and she'll come to you. But like, you ignore the cat and the cat will come to you. Cat nature, female nature, you know, that's a whole different topic. But it just goes to show, like, the more you desire something, the less it wants to even be near you. Like, there's a whole reason why desire is the root of suffering in Buddhism. It really, it's ever present. Like, desire is an all-consuming, constant force that will just never be satisfied. There is no satisfying desire. But on the other hand, peace, inner sanctity, you know, that's what's really it's about. Because when you have that peace and inner sanctity, everything comes to you. Then you become magnetic because you're not in a desiring state. A desiring state is like, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go out and hunt. Like, I'm gonna go out and try to get everything. That's, you know, and everything's running away because I want it. But then the peaceful state is like, I'm a fat fucking bear and I just ate a whole bunch of honey and salmon, and now I'm chilling like with my belly out, and all these flies and stuff are coming towards me, just attracted by me. Now, if I was on the hunt, on the prowl, like, those flies would not just come chill on my body and, you know, just chill on me. But because I've satisfied, because I'm okay with myself, because I'm not on the hunt, they come to me. And I've definitely noticed that in real life. Like, one of the things I like to do is, what I've recently got into, I wasn't like this as a kid, but what I've recently got into is like role playing. Like, I'll just like go out and just like decide, okay, I'm gonna play this character today, or I'm gonna play that. So some days I'll be like, okay, I am super charged up, I am going to say hi to everybody, you know, it's just gonna be great times. Like, you know, I'm a very solar person in those moments. And I do get some adoration, I do get some likes, I do get some, you know, I get highs back from everybody, but it's never the same. There's never the same oomph behind it, you know, the power that carried, you know, the real chord of attraction. But then, on my nonchalant shit, I just go throughout day, like, no fucks given. And then suddenly, everybody and their moms is hitting me up. Or everybody and their moms is like, hi, oh, or like, oh, your hair is so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Like, thanks. But, like, that's just one of the shitty pity parties of life. Like, when you really want something, it doesn't want you, and it won't give itself to you. But when it all comes. Like, that's really a pitiful thing. Like, really think about that. Like, I want you. My intentions are pure. I want this fucking burger. I really want this burger. But you know what? I go check my account, negative 200. I go check my credit card, negative 4,000. I owe 4,000. So, but then on the days where I couldn't give a fuck whether I want a burger or not, my boy's hitting me up like, yo, you trying to go get some McDicks? Or my mom comes and she's like, yo, here's this burger. Let me nourish my child really quick. And that's cool. That's cool. You know, I'll always take that. I'll always take some nourishment from Mama Dukes. You know, you always got to take your mother's nourishment at the end of the day. It's a whole fucking separate topic. It's like fucking, we're getting into Oedipus complex and Freud shit right now. So yeah, I just want to round it off by saying basically, what is the message? I was just pointing out an inconsistency in life. Oh, I got the message. Sorry, retardation for a quick second. The message that I was ultimately trying to say this whole time is that at the end of the day, desire nothing. Obviously, you have your needs, you have your wants, and you can get out of those wants. Can't really get out of needs, but you can get out of wants. So get out of your wants, desire nothing, and literally it will all come to you. And I don't mean in the sense that, like, just go through, like let's say you want to be a doctor. And then you're just like, yeah, I desire nothing. So I don't even desire fucking accepting an application. So I just do nothing. I'm not talking about becoming an apathetic piece of shit that does nothing. What I'm saying is, have your desires, have your vision, but you have to really approach it in the sense that you have it. Oh no, now I'm getting into esoteric fucking mind is matter, everything. Okay, so I'm gonna skedaddle back. And I'm not saying that there's no truth in that. It's just I don't want to project that sort of energy right now. I don't really care for being like, you create reality when you imagine it. You break the egregor over there. Like I'm not trying to be like that right now. What I'm just basically saying is when you desire something, it is more likely to not come to you. And when you don't desire something, you're probably gonna get it. Peace.